Hey, what's going on, Swifters? It's Chumisif here, and welcome back to another mod review. This mod is called the Magiz mod, and you guys may have heard me talk about this before. I'm actually using this mod currently in my Let's Play of the Super Spellbound Caves series that I'm doing. If you don't know what that is, I'm playing through the Vex map called Spellbound Caves, and I'm using some mods in that series, and one of the mods that I'm using is the Magiz mod. So I thought, hey, why not show this to you guys, sort of do a mod spotlight on this to sort of showcase it and show you guys what it's all about. So let's go ahead and get started. So first things first is I'm going to toggle that back on. And welcome to the Magiz mod. Now this mod is really in-depth, and there's no way that I'm going to be able to cover all of this. There's just a whole ton of stuff in this mod. But I'm going to sort of start with the basics, and then if you guys are interested in finding out more on your own, the forum post will be included down in the description below. So the first thing we need to look at here today is a few very basic formulas. This is for the staff, and the formula for the staff is going to be 2 sticks on top of themselves and a piece of redstone on top of that. That's going to give you a staff that is not charged. It doesn't have any charge, doesn't have any special powers, nothing. The way to enchant a staff, and this is where it gets really complicated because there's like tons of things that you can do with this, is the basic premise of this. If you think of the glass as just X, it's like X would be the variable for whatever specific block you want to place in that spot. The glass is just a placeholder right now. It's not going to give you anything, but we will look at an example here in a minute. I'll show you guys what I mean. So what you're going to do is after you create your staff, you're going to put your staff in the crafting bench like this. You're going to put a diamond on top of it, and then you're going to put whatever item around it that you want. So let me go ahead and take this staff. I will show you guys a quick example here. And one of the things that I think I had talked about in the Magiz mod, or in the Super Spellbound Caves Let's Play, was this sort of squid defense barrier. So let me see if I can find it on here, because the list is like super long. I don't know where it is. I forget what it's called, but nonetheless, let's just go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a bunch of the ink sacs, and hopefully I can find them quickly. There we go, ink sac. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the staff, I'm going to put a diamond on top of it, and then I'm going to surround it with these ink sacs. Now, the ink sacs are just one item out of many that you can actually use to basically create a staff. And this, we've just created the Staff of Retard Wall. It spawns a wall of protective retard squids. So, taking this out into the environment, I'm going to try and cast this. However, it says here you need experience orbs to cast spells. So before we actually debut this staff, let me go ahead and we're going to back up a little bit because I need to show you guys a few extra things. And that is where these chests come in handy. So within this chest, we are going to start to create magical items. So the first thing is that redstone plus string is going to give us magical silk. Now you're going to use this magical silk to make magical cloth, and you're going to do a 2x2 pattern of the magical silk, and that's going to give you a piece of magical cloth. Once you have enough magical cloth, you can actually create over here, you can create some armor. So the armor that you can, they're basically robes. So you can use magical shoes, magical skirt, magical robe, and a magical hood. And I'm actually going to take all these things and put them on. And it's kind of cool. What they do is they actually they sort of like create this red dust around you. So I got an achievement there, or I'm sorry, not red dust, but this like sort of these black dots that sort of come up from the ground, and you kind of look like Pigpen from the Peanuts, like with Snoopy and stuff, where he's just sort of like dirty all the time, but it's magic, so don't worry about it. Alright, the next thing is you're actually going to need to use these staffs. You're going to need what's called the Book of Extraction, and to do this you take a normal book and you combine it with redstone, and that gives you the Book of Extraction. So I'm going to take one of these guys, and this is just an additional item that can like I guess kind of fight for you or something. It's called the Gem of Companionship, and what this does, you put redstone around a diamond and it gives you this gem here. And I will hold on to that till later because I think that guy's kind of annoying. However, in order to use, let me see what's in here. Okay, that's for later too. All right. So I told you this mod was extensive. There's a lot of things in here. So very, very basic here. In order to use the staff itself and to use the powers within the staff, you're going to need these guys, these experience orbs. And it says here they're used for casting spells or other kinds of magic as a way to store experience. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your Book of Extraction, which I just showed you guys how to create over there, and you're going to right-click with it. And it's going to tell you with your current XP, you can make a total of 548 experience orbs. Now, I gave myself a level enchantment of up to 44. I was just throwing some bottle O enchanting before I started this, just to show you guys what I'm talking about here. So it's going to convert the 44 levels of enchanting that I have obtained, and it's going to extract them into these experience orbs. So let's go ahead and hit extract, and you're going to see some purple dots are going to float around us, and now we have a whole ton of experience orbs. So I'm not sure which stack of them it's going to use, but basically what this is going to allow us to do is now we're going to be able to successfully cast our spell with our new staff. So if I right click, it's going to put up the retard wall, and as you can see here, the wall is rather hard to get through. And I picked this one because I just think it's hilarious. So as you can see, the staff actually shoots out, oops, hold on. The staff actually shoots out a sort of red light beam, and you can sort of have it hit, you know, wherever on the ground that you'd like. If I want it all the way out there, I can do that. And there's a car outside my window, and it's really loud. Now, the interesting thing about this specific staff is that the squids don't stay forever. They only stay a limited amount of time, and they make this sort of blur sound. So the basic way of what I was gonna do with this was, like, if I'm being attacked, throw down your retard wall, and nobody can walk through. And if they do, it's gonna take them quite a while. So that is just one example. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go down this list here, and I'm gonna see what else we can create. There's a couple fun things that we can create with this staff formula here before we actually get into some more advanced staff. So let me see here. Let's see. I think, yeah, there's a fun explosion one. So if we take one of these staffs again, let me put this guy right there, and let's go ahead and spawn in some TNT. Where are you? I hate this inventory. There we go, right there. All right, and let's do this, and we're gonna surround this with TNT. We're gonna put our staff right there and our diamond above that, and that's going to give us a staff of the creeper, and it blows stuff up. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty basic. We can actually cast it quite a ways out, and that should create a nice little explosion over there, as well as, you know, maybe somewhere like right there or right here. So it's a nice little weapon, pretty useful for blowing things up. Let's see what else we can create, because there's a whole ton of things. Not every item in the game works, but let's give this a try. So let me look at the list here, and let's see. Some of these I don't even know exactly what they do specifically, but there are some cool ones. So let me go ahead and take some iron bars here, and if I take some iron bars and I put the staff there, let's place the iron bars around this guy, and we'll do that. This is going to give us a staff of thunder. So this makes thunder, and we can successfully cast lightning, basically, which is pretty freaking cool. Now remember, obviously you need the experience orbs to do all of these things, and there are some very unique and strange staffs within this mod itself. So let me go ahead and see if I can find one on the list here that is going to be very weird, or just different, something different that you may not that you may not really had anticipated. Maybe you didn't anticipate it. Let me see here. Let me see. A lot of these things are really hard to decipher, like commandments. I don't know what that does. Let's check that out. I have no idea what that even is. Let me find some signs. I'm gonna need a whole handful of these. And let's see what this does. So if we put signs around this guy, let's see what happens. And this is really where you're gonna need to go to the actual I don't even know what that means. We're gonna need to go to the actual forum posts and figure out all these different guys and what each of them does. So this one says, right-click a sign to perform the commands written on the sign. Okay. No commands to perform. All right. So let's see. What does this say? Let's do eat. Can we Can we do that? No commands to perform. Alright. Very interesting. Let's see here. Walk. Huh. Alright, well, I'm confused. Let's see. Here, you know what? Let's take this one a little ways out because I don't want to blow up the whole place, but let's type in like explode and see what happens. Explode. Oh, no commands to perform. So I don't know how that one is used. Let's try another one, just for the sake of entertainment here. So give me a second. I'm gonna look at another one here. Fire rain. Don't know what that is, but apparently if we add a fire charge to this, we can get fire rain. So let's grab these guys. Let's see what this is all about. Sounds cool. Makes a rain of fireballs on a 5x5 area. Alright, that sounds kind of sweet. So out here, let's hit the ground. Whoa, that's pretty sick. I like that. That's super cool. So you can do that there, and it's gonna just start raining fire down. This is gonna be pretty sick when we're talking about burning stuff down, like that. Let's see where that does. Let's fly over here. Holy smokes. Let's burn it down. Burn it all down. Pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. What about like right on the top of that tree? We'll burn the whole thing down. Oh, that's sick. Very nice. All right. So that's another one. Let me do one more just for you guys. But like I said, the list is very, very long. There's no way I can cover everything because I do have quite a bit left to go through here. Let's see here. You know, this is very, very interesting. Here's a very useful one. This one's something that I think is really, really cool. It's teleportation. This one is sort of a no-brainer. It kind of makes sense. Basically, we're gonna take these ender pearls, and this is definitely something I could see myself using in the Super Spellbound Cave series as well. We'll put those there, and the diamond there. And actually, what this does is it doubles as an ender pearl. So if I go ahead and shoot up there, it's going to teleport me up to that location. And if I do that there, oh crap, that's not good. Oh jeez, that other one could be going for forever. Before that happens, let me turn on creative mode. I don't know where that one was going to go. Hopefully it doesn't teleport me away in a little bit there. All right, so that being said, let me go ahead and show you guys a few extra things within this mod. So these guys right here, as you guys have seen the magical minecart that's been going around behind me. The first thing I'm going to show you is the magical boat. And basically, to create this, you're going to put a boat in the middle, a redstone around them, and then in the holes there on the corners, you're going to put the experience orbs around them. That's going to give you a magical boat. Now, I've actually created a magical boat already, and the properties of the magical boat are that they're the same as a normal boat, but it shows you here down the bottom right that you have, it shows you your speed and the power, and I don't believe that they can actually break when crashing into them. So if I go ahead and crash this into, if I crash this into a wall or even a lily pad like that, it's not going to break. It's going to stay intact, and the boat's, it'll be fine. So I can crash it right into the bank here, and it's not going to do anything. Now, one of the really cool things it can do is if you actually hold shift, you can dive with the boat. You can dive underwater and sort of use your boat as sort of a submarine type device, which is kind of cool. You know, if you hold sort of toggle with the shift there, you can sort of stay floating underwater if you'd like. So I find that to be pretty awesome. Now, the next thing that I want to show you guys is the magical minecart, and the magical minecart is fairly similar to the boat in that it has extra abilities above and beyond just what it normally does, and that's created with the same pattern, except in the middle you're just going to place a minecart. So if I get in this minecart, I can ride around all I want, and it's to tell me the speed and everything. Now, one of the really cool features is if you're interested in sort of putting on the brakes, you can actually hold shift, and you can hear that the cart has sort of came to a grinding halt. And it does so pretty quickly. It doesn't really take all that long to actually come to a complete stop. But you can sort of hear grinding there, and what's really cool about the magical minecart is it actually sort of has this sort of redstone dust feature that goes around behind it, which I think is kind of cool. So you just hold shift, and there you go. So that's that, and let me go ahead and we're gonna cast this guy. So this, like I said earlier, is the Gem of Companionship, and basically what this does is it's sort of like an extra being that kind of follows you around. It's got a health bar there. I'm not exactly sure what it does for you. The forum post doesn't specify super clearly what it does, but I'm pretty sure it can fight for you, and just sort of hovers around your face. So it's kind of interesting, but you know, if you hit it, it talks back to you or whatever. And yeah. All right, so let me go ahead now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of go into some of the more advanced recipes here, because you can actually take some of these staffs and you can give them an upgrade. So I'm scrolling down here. I'm scrolling down. All right, so here we have an advanced staff, and the only advanced staff that there's limited of these things. So I don't think that every staff like in the beginning is actually going to qualify to be upgraded to an advanced staff, but there are some that will be. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the explosion, the TNT staff, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get let's see, this guy, and I'm actually going to grab another one, because we need 3 of these. Alright, so let's take 3 of these guys. So the formula for this is let's see, it's 3 staffs, 3 diamonds, and then 3 items of the, you know, of your choice, of the desired effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 diamonds across the top. We're going to put the 3 staffs across the middle, and then if I take 3 TNT across the bottom, it's going to give us this staff, and this is the staff of nitroglycerin, and this creates a big explosion. So warning, can be dangerous, makes a big explosion. All right, I'm ready. So if I cast this over there, it's going to make a much larger explosion than just the staff of the creeper. It's going to do a lot more damage and really is going to blow some stuff up, which is pretty cool. Now the staffs that this applies to are the thunder staff, explosion, archery, pain, arrow shooter, floating, location, fire, detonation, suffering, lightness, Zeus, fire, creeper, explosive drilling, explosive excavation, collecting, reward, or retard wall. Let's go ahead and do that one. Actually, I want to see what the advanced staff for the retard wall is, because that's kind of cool. So let me grab this guy, and let's see if there are any over here. I may have to make them because it doesn't contain all of them. Nope. All right, so I'm gonna have to get a bunch of these guys, and we're also gonna need these. All right, so let's make 2 of these. All right, there we go. So there's that one, and then we're gonna do the same right there. And that dinging sound is just the it's this guy. I don't know what the heck he does, but he just sort of dings around. He dings around the place. All right, so let's go ahead and take the diamonds. We're gonna put the ink sacks on the bottom, and we're gonna take these guys and put them in the middle. And what? I thought that did it. Hold on. Oh, a glass block. We need, actually the item is a glass block. So it does tell you what the item is. Let me go ahead and grab a glass block. And what this is going to be doing, this staff is called the Crystal Shield. So I'm sort of interested in seeing what this one's all about. And if you would stop pushing me around, I could get some work done. All right. So let's do this. Like that. And we are going to place the, let's get these guys out of there. Stop dinging at me. Glass block right there, and that's going to give us the Staff of Crystal Shield, which creates a safety shield around you, and it is ready for use. So let's try this, and there you go. Holy smokes. Does that last like forever? It looks like it kind of does. What? How do I get out? Is that how I have to get out? Let's try this out here. I want to see if this is... Oh, okay, so it says your crystal shield starts to disappear. Alright, so I guess it does disappear after a while. The staff needs to cool down. So this staff does have a cooldown, which is rather interesting. I think that the cooldown is probably determined by the decay of this crystal shield. I don't know. Maybe maybe it's a little bit longer than I had thought. Let's try it again. Huh. Staff needs to cool down. What the heck? I want to use it again. Well, you guys get the idea. So let me go ahead now and move on to the really advanced stuff. And I don't think that there are quite as many of these either. So this is going to be the combo staff, and this is only for the ion cannon, the gas, I'm sorry, hold on, the gas breath. I don't know. This is really hard to read here, but basically only a few of these have upgraded abilities. So I think there's only like 3 of these combo staffs that you can create. So the one staff that we created earlier, let me see here. All right, so it looks like the let me see. This is so confusing. There's so much stuff here. You quit dinging at me, bro. All right, so let me go ahead and create the Zeus rod, and this is just going to advance staff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Staff of Thunder. Let's get a few more of these. Stop it. All right, so we're going to take the Staff of Thunder. Put these like this. We're going to make the combo staff for this guy. Crystal Shield has recharged. You can see down there it told me that. Cool. All right, so this is the Staff of Zeus. And the Staff of Zeus says a bunch of lightning bolts. As you can see, we got some lightning bolts there, which is pretty sick. Pretty freaking cool when it comes to destroying things and lighting things on fire. However, there is one more upgrade for this specific staff. So the Staff of Zeus, we can actually upgrade it further. So let's see here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the... let's see. It says Zeus is staff 1. I'm trying to decipher this coding online. It's pretty confusing. Let's see here. This is really really confusing. I'm not following this all too well. All right, so we need to combine the Staff of Gas Breath with the Staff of Zeus. And the Staff of Gas Breath is... I'm not sure how to make that. Is it... Well, let's see here. Let me scroll back up. Actually, let me go ahead and pause this right now, and I'll return once I figure this out. All right, so we're in business. So I created the Staff of Fire, and basically the bottom version of this, just in case you guys want to see, is boop, a little bit of fire right there. And this guy's highly annoying. I'm going to create a few more of these guys. So let me turn this on. I have to get these guys going around here. Start filling these in, and the Staff of Fire is just created with using flint and steel. So a lot of the things are sort of common sense. And let's do this one more time. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're gonna need one more. Perfect. All right. Now I'm gonna take these guys. We're gonna do this again. Put diamonds across the top, and we're gonna put the flint and steel on the bottom. And that's going to give us the Staff of Gas Breath. And this creates a gas fireball explosion. So, taking a look at this real quick, we've got basically the equivalent of a gas fireball explosion, which doesn't really, I mean, it does some damage to trees, but I don't think it really does much damage to anything else. It just inflicts more damage on, well, it does blow up the ground a little bit, but it inflicts more damage, I think, on the player than anything. So, all right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to combine this and make a, what are these, combo staffs? Or, I can't even keep all this. Yes, combo staff. All right. So this is one of the 3 different combo staffs that you can create. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the, this Staff of Zeus. We're going to take the Staff of Gas Breath. And we're going to put a diamond here and a diamond there. And this is going to give us the Staff of Ion Cannon, which makes an explosion, fire, and some lightnings. So, yeah, let's go take a look at this guy. Oh, yeah, no big deal. That is sick! That's so sick. So, it definitely wrecks stuff pretty hardcore. And what I'm going to do, just to show you guys sort of the power of this thing, is we're going to go ahead and spawn in some, let's go ahead and spawn in some mobs. So let's scroll down here, and we're gonna go ahead and, for the sake of this, we're gonna make this nighttime, and let's just spawn in some zombies. All right, no big deal. Just a bunch of dead zombies laying around. No big deal. Yeah, it's not a problem. I can kill everybody. So there you guys go. That is the Magiz mod. I don't think I left anything out here. Let me double check and make sure that there aren't any. Yeah, it doesn't look like the staffs go any further than the combo staffs. But if you guys are interested in checking out this mod, please be sure to check it out. Oh no, the companion died. I killed him. Please be sure to check it out. It's in the description below. All the links and the information and everything is down below. And download it. Let me know what you think. If there are any other mods that you'd like to see me review or whatever, please be sure to let me know down in the description section below. And also, most importantly, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more mod reviews like this. But yeah, maybe I'll get a hold of one of these naturally in the Super Spellbound Caves Let's Play. We will see. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the destruction that I performed here today. I'm going to lag out my Minecraft like crazy here doing this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Peace!